So now that the NBA draft is over, I'm going to start rebuilding teams with the players that they picked. So starting off today, I have the Golden State Warriors. They picked Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, which I think were very smart picks, but we are going to see how it works out in NBA 2K. Before I begin, it would be a big help if you guys could drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. I make tons of content just like this and other NBA videos, so I don't think you'll want to miss out. So yeah, subscribing would be a big help. Anyways, I am in free agency. I'm not sure how many moves I want to make. We already have a pretty solid roster. I do know that the picks the Warriors made are probably going to get traded, but in this video, I'm just assuming they're not. We have Steph Curry, who is a 98 overall, and Klay Thompson is a 90 coming off his injury. We still have Wiggins, but I do want to trade him. Draymond Green is a player that I will probably end up keeping. Same with James Wiseman. You know what? I'm actually going to look through some of the offers with Wiggins and Wiseman, so I might end up trading Wiseman after all if we get a good offer. I see Tobias Harris, Chris Middleton. We got a Okoro and Garland. They're too young. We need a veteran. Kemba, he's kind of washed up a little bit. Jaren Jackson, that's a good one, but he's a little bit young. I'm looking for more of a veteran type of player. Jonathan Isaac, Brandon Ingram. I like this trade. The only problem is that Steven Adams isn't even on that team anymore. But you know what? I might just accept it and then trade Adams later because this is kind of unrealistic, but it's NBA 2K21. What do you expect to happen? I'm excited for NBA 2K22, so all the rosters are updated and I can start with this year's draft class instead of having to sim a year every single time, but I'm going to agree to this trade. To be fair, if we're getting Brandon Ingram, I don't think they're going to give us Steven Adams. That would be a bit too much anyways, so I just cut him. I think I'm just going to use this roster for the first season, so we're going to hold on to the two rookies and see how they do. Since we now have Ingram, I do think we have time to let our rookies grow and still be a contending team. I'm gonna send Eric Paschall to potential camp and see what that gets him to. It gets him to an A, so that's actually not that bad, and we're gonna advance to the season. But first I need to set the lineup, so I'm gonna go do that right now. I have Curry at point guard, Klay Thompson obviously at shooting guard, Brandon Ingram's going to start at small forward. Eric Paschall, I'm going to have a power forward. And we kind of need a center. I'm not even going to worry about the starting center position for the start of the year. Eventually, I'll probably end up trading for one. But we do have Jordan Poole coming off the bench along with Draymond Green, Kuminga, and then Moses Moody. I really do think we have a solid roster. And we are number 5 on the power rankings. So we'll see how we do. I'm actually going to simulate the first few games of the season and see how we do. We start out with an L. I'm not too worried about it though. We're facing the Bulls and we get a dub there. It is so fast to just watch this thing go. We're starting out pretty good though. You can see us starting to pick up wins. I'm going to simulate to the All-Star break and we'll see how we're doing. False alarm, guys. I forgot in 2K you need a center to win. It's kind of stupid because that's not how it works in real life. But we're going to have to make a trade, so we'll see what our options are. I don't even know what to offer. Probably Paschall and Jordan Poole, and we'll see if we get offered a center. I see Rui. That's not really a center though. Isaiah Stewart. You know what? Isaiah Stewart and Jeremy Grant, we do have to give up Draymond Green, but this is a really good trade. Let me know in the comments if you think the Pistons would accept this trade and if it was a good trade for us. I am at the trade deadline. We are currently 31-24. I honestly expected to be a little bit better than this, but this is still acceptable. I'm hoping we can kick it up a notch in the second half and get a better seed for the playoffs. Curry's averaging 25 points and Klay Thompson is averaging 20 points, so that's right around where I expected. But anyways, let's go to the end of the season. So I simmed to the end of the season and we ended up being a little bit better than we were. We are the 4 seed now. Trae Young won MVP, averaging 33 points almost and 13 assists. That is just crazy. The Trae Youngs and the Lukas, they always go crazy in 2K every single time I do a simulation. Westbrook got the second team, so that's a little bit surprising. Curry did make third team. We are going up against a Memphis Grizzlies team with John Morant, Malik Monk, Dylan Brooks, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Jonas Valanciunas. They obviously don't have him anymore, but that's okay. I still think we're going to win this series. So I'm just going to simulate the round, and we win the series 4-2. Now we are going up against the number 1 seed Lakers, and it's kind of unfair that Andre Drummond is in their starting lineup because that's not going to happen anymore. They're most likely going to cut him. It's also stupid because Drummond is so dominant in the 2K simulation, so that's going to make this a tough series to win. Anyways, I'm just going to go for it, and we'll see what happens. We actually do win the series, and now we are going against the Minnesota Timberwolves in the conference finals. The Timberwolves are another team that sucks in real life, but 2K just loves them on the simulations because there is no reason this team should be this far. I'm gonna simulate the round anyways. It goes super quick and we are in the finals against the Boston Celtics. It would kind of be crazy if we win the championship the first year of the rebuild, but I kind of expected that to happen with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. This is a pretty evenly matched series, so it'll be interesting to see who wins. I'm just gonna go for it like I have been the whole playoffs, and the Boston Celtics win. Tatum wins finals MVP, averaging 34, 5, and 5. I would love to see him do that in real life. Now in the NBA draft, I don't have a high pick, so I'm just gonna skip over it because it's completely random who ends up being good. Steph is the only player that we need to re-sign, so obviously I'm gonna do that first thing. He's the number 1 player actually, 99 overall, so he deserves a huge offer. I'm gonna give him the max amount of money that I can. I'm probably gonna give him around 35 million. Alright, I can do that, and then I'm going to give him a player option and the no trade clause because he is that guy, pal. He accepts, so we are going to have Steph Curry for 3 more years, but I think it's only going to take 1 more to win a championship. I think actually the final move that I'm going to make is signing Alex Len to a 2-year, $4 million deal. We've been lacking a backup center, and I think that's why we couldn't win the finals last year, and that is what we needed, so I'm going to give him the offer, and he accepts on the first try. Alright, so I'm going all the way to training camps now. I think the team is pretty much set. I just want to run it back. Moses Moody and Jonathan Kuminga are a lot better this year, and that is why I think this is going to be an easy championship having them come off the bench. But for this year, the lineup is going to be Steph Curry at point guard, Klay Thompson at shooting guard, Brandon Ingram at small forward, Jeremy Grant is going to play power forward, and then Stewart back at center. So we're basically running it back like I said. So far, I'm off to a pretty good start at 8-2. I'm going to simulate all the way to the All-Star break, and we will see what our record is. Alright, so we reached over 40 wins at the All-Star break. Obviously, that's impressive. I don't really need to say much. I'm just going to go to the end of the season. Alright, so we finished as the number 1 seed, but I'm not even worried about that right now. Look at this, guys. Luka averaged 37 points and 12 assists. Like, I don't even know if that's possible. Tell me in the comments if you think this is possible. Anyways, pretty much the same All-NBA first team except for Amoni Bates. He's a rookie and he gets in there every single time because he's OP in 2K. Ben Simmons and Lonzo Ball both make it in the All-Defensive first team. Curry gets All-NBA second team, but I really think he should be in the first team with our record. Anyways, we're facing Portland in the first round. I'm just going to simulate that. They are not a worry to me. We got Memphis, who we beat last year, and we take that series in 6. Now we got Dallas, and this scares me. 99 Luka Doncic versus 98 Steph Curry. We'll see who wins, and we win 4-2. I keep accidentally hitting the exit button. Alright, so now in the NBA Finals, we are facing the Heat, and I think we have them roster-wise, so I think we should win the Finals. I'm just going to simulate the round, and we sweep them, and we are NBA champions. Curry wins Finals MVP, averaging 19, 5, and 9. So that is going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button and subscribe. I can't tell you guys how much that helps me. Hit that bell so you don't miss any content in the future. There is going to be so many videos coming out, and I'm going to stay on that grind. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'm out.